as you guys seen on the video. There's complicated. A guy named Thunder was using fucking Winterbite. He knew it was bugged. He knew it was broken. Why the fuck would you use especially the fact you know it's gonna wipe his fucking health. Like, if you checked his damage, he was only doing 234,000 on the orcs. But magically, the Winter Bite completely wiped his health completely in a matter of seconds. Without even giving him damage. It wiped him. Same thing on the uh, final phase. It instant wipes as soon as he hits a couple times and then instant wipes. How is that fair for anyone, including me, to show damage? As soon as I fucking found suspicious when he killed the fucking daughters, I went straight to modding. Like, it's either between modding or a broken weapon. Especially the fact I never, ever, even with Telesto, seen a weapon that does not cause damage, but can wipe entire boss damage in an instant. Telesto, it causes damage. It wiped the boss. But I never encountered a fucking weapon that causes the boss's mechanic health to complete wipe in seconds without getting any damage. Many of you seen the video, many of you see not. But if you check my video, Destiny 2 Kingsfall, is Thunder cheating or modding, or is Winterbite broken? But I use Winterbite, and it hasn't caused any complications with me. It doesn't wipe boss's health. I used it before, and I still use it occasionally if I actually want to. I already had the fucking weapon, and it's not as good as people say it is. The fact that he's on PC, and the fact that I used this weapon on fucking orcs before, and it does not wipe orcs, it's pretty fucking suspicious as shit. I've used this on daughters, and I used this on orcs. Both supposedly this weapon works for. But as you can see, if I spectate it, fires all targets and freezes them. This weapon melee attacks deal increased damage. Slow target when loaded with ammo. It doesn't say anything about a damage buff or anything. So, how can you do over 5 million damage with Winterbite, wiping his mechanic and only doing 235,000 damage? Like, that's what I want to know. I know this fucking weapon's not broken because I used it multiple times. So, explain to me, how is Winterbite broken after they fixed it already and hadn't had a single YouTube post say Winterbite is broken again? That does this much damage in a matter of seconds, but it causes the player who's using it to only do 235,000. Because I used this weapon in kingsfall. May not be broadcasting, but I used it multiple occasions to see, hey, these YouTubers are saying this about it. Maybe I can get the advantage before they fix it. Never happened. The bug never happened. So explain to me how one person could have the bug happen to. The fact that I'm able to live stream that shit secretly and he chose to fucking use this. So you can guys call me hypocrite or not. I want to see proof of this weapon now. Non-patch Defiance last day. Seasonal Defiance. I want to see posts. I want to see videos. I want to see it non-modded. I want to see a fucking bug like it supposedly is. But no. I've used this weapon so many times, I literally wasted all the ammo, and it does not wipe Oryx's health. Because I just talked to my friend yesterday, hopped right into a kingsfall, tested this weapon, and it did not wipe his health. I even put stasis surge on it, and it did not wipe his health. It was only doing about maximum 45,000 damage. And that's per shot. They already fixed the bug. And the fact that he didn't pull it out until Daughters and fucking Oryx. And the fact that he was glitching through walls instead of waiting for us. And it magically pops right back into the wall with no leaving, no nothing. Just magically hops right through the door, hops right back through out of the door. And you can see it. I recorded him doing every single fucking door that's locked, including totems, including the door that's in Gorgoroth, including the door that's right next to Daughters. He did all this shit without having a single complication, without being glitched into it completely, or being stuck in there and we had to go to orbit because it glitched the game. Because when you glitch through the door, you can't come out. You physically can't come back out. I've tried it. Most of my friends tried it. And it does not allow you to come back. Because he fucking soared right through the door and then soared right back out. Which you cannot do. It's a solid wall which you cannot do unless you're modding or literally exploiting bugs. Which, in that case, is called exploiting, which causes cheating. And I don't give a fuck who you think you are in saying that it's not cheating. Exploiting, glitching, bugging is glitching. Is fucking modding. Well, not modding, cheating. Just like the fucking punks in fucking, what was it, fuck. Just like the people who solo Gatekeeper, you're exploiting bugs. Just like the people who solo Atheon, you're exploiting bugs. Doing it solo. It's literally impossible to do it legitly solo. Because Atheon, as soon as the teleportation starts, it wipes you. There is no complications of getting out of it. The gates don't open until after he teleports you, which you had to have maximum maximum 3 people. Because half of the time, unless the person is dead, they would teleport both of you into the teleport. I've done Vault of Glass and Kingsfall long enough to find bugs and mechanics wrong, but I don't exploit them for my advantage. I've done it plenty of time. I've done a full raid plenty of time. And I have not encountered any bugs like this bullshit. And you guys keep saying, oh wow, this guy solo Gatekeeper and Atheon, and he's a god. He's good at the fucking game. No. Exploiting, fucking unhooking your Ethernet cord is not fucking skill. It's exploiting the game for your advantage to solo the game. Just like the cocksucker somehow fucking dragged the fucking Minotaur with a vortex grenade, which I tried vortex grenade, it does not drag the Minotaurs off the edge during Gatekeeper challenge. Well, during Gatekeeper. It does not do it. And I don't give a fuck who you are, it does not do it. I used it so many times for my advantage to see, hey, can blinding grenades work? Hey, can this work? Hey, can suppressive grenades work? Hey, can tractor cannon work? Tractor cannon, salvation grip, and fucking pushing the Minotaurs off the edge. The only three things that work: blinding, freezing, tractor cannon, and stuff like that. You cannot physically push off a Minotaur by using a vortex grenade. It doesn't work that way. Second to that, here's the big issue. People are soloing Gatekeeper. People are soloing Atheon. People are soloing Caretaker. You're exploiting bugs and not doing the raid legitly. And you can come to me and say you have when you have not. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what you think you are. You can't solo Riven. I've tried. I tried multiple fucking builds to get that shit up. It does not allow you to solo it. You can't physically solo with Sunbracer's Warlock. Because all the ads are right up your ass, and you cannot have enough time to turn around, smash that fucker. 30 grenades. Turn around, smash that fucker. 30 grenades. Turn around, smash that fucker. 30 grenades. It doesn't work, because all the enemies are going to be right up your ass to where you cannot fucking use your melee. Your actual melee. Not your punch melee, your actual melee. You physically can't. I've tried, and I have 3 to 2 videos showing that it does not work. I may have caught a lot of damage. I had 650,000, I think I was. But that is not enough to be able to defeat Riven in the amount of time it gives you. And I don't care who you think you are. I don't care what mods you think you're doing. I don't care if you're exploiting bugs. You're not a raider. If you're going to sit there and exploit bugs, you're not a raider. You don't even belong on this game. The only time I exploited bug is when I was on PC exploring Leviathan. Because no one would join me. No one would fucking do LFG. So I said, fuck it. Why not? Why not explore the raid that everyone's talking about that I never get to experience? So I bugged my way through. Got to Leviathan. Didn't know what the fuck to do. Because no one was there to teach me. Like, I countless videos of me breaking through Leviathan. I think 3 videos. 3 videos in total. And each video showed me how to get to the Gauntlet. How to get to the Royal Pool. Like, I never experienced Leviathan like everyone has. Who has done Leviathan. I didn't exploit it. I simply tried to gain experience of what a raid is. And the fact that no one would join me or teach me, I had to figure out the raid myself. And I didn't even know the mechanics. I didn't know how to do anything. All I knew, you kill ads, that's it. That's all I knew. But that's what I don't understand. Is people say, oh, this or that, or this or that, or this or that. Like, no. Exploiting bugs for your advantage to solo or anything, including Crucible, you are not legit player of Destiny. You are a bugger. You are a cheater. You're an exploiter. You're not a raider. You have no skill. And you can sit here and fucking tell me otherwise, because it's not true. You would never be a raider. Until you do the game legitly without exploiting a single fucking bug for your advantage, you're not a raider. And I don't give a fuck if you have 1 million subscribers. You're not a raider. All you do is exploit cheats. Just like that dumbass who fucking purposely mods in the game to show you different areas of the maps. That is not a player. That is just a pure modder. There's multiple videos on YouTube that pisses me off. Just like that dumbass who fucking posts, hey, you want a mod on Destiny 2? Here's the codes and here's the fucking website where you can download free download modes. No, get the fuck off the game. If you're gonna exploit cheats, get the fuck off the game. You're nothing but a nuisance to the Destiny community. When we try to work our ass fucking off to do what we do, and you think you can do better than us because you cheat? You're a low-life piece of shit. And I'll straight say that to your fucking face. You're a low-life. If you cheat, you're a low-life. And Zim and anything you use for your controller bits are cheating. If you give yourself advantage, you're cheating. If you give yourself and your teammates advantage, you're cheating. If you exploit maps, you're cheating. If you fucking somehow solo a gatekeeper in Atheon, you're cheating. Because you're exploiting bugs. You're ripping out your Ethernet cord so the game freezes to think that you are 6 people. So it does not wipe you instantly when you get teleported. Because if I go to Atheon, I will do it today. I would get Atheon checkpoint.
Season hype low. Sucks, I won't be playing it.
No, Mikey, I'm explaining stuff that's happened yesterday with Winterbite. If you've seen the video yesterday, you've seen the fucker that was literally wiping mechanic, wiping the orcs, and it caused 234,000 damage. But another thing is the fact that 1, I used the weapon, 2, it's not bugged, and 3, it has not have any complications since I used it. And I used it multiple times. It does not wipe a boss. That's why I immediately stopped doing damage. As soon as I seen that health bar go down, I immediately stopped doing damage. And you see my reaction on YouTube. Like, the fact that people do to get
Winterbit is still broken weapon that Bundy hasn't fixed completely.
It's been fixed. It's just the fact that I used it after I talked to my friend about Winterbite. Went back to straight into kingsfall. Used it against orcs and daughters. And it did not wipe the boss mechanic. So I don't know what's going on with his end. But me doing it alone, it never happened. It didn't wipe the boss's mechanic. It didn't wipe his health. It didn't send him to final boss. It only was doing about 45,000 damage per shot. It was not bugged on my end. It was perfect on my end. Like, there was no complications. And we even had div. In the second round we used div, it was only doing about 55, 60,000 I think, around that area. Even though I didn't record it, I didn't feel like recording it because I had too much fucking problems. I also had to edit 4 different other videos. And I'm still editing them today because they're about an hour long. I just figured out how to do it, and I had to use factory share, or share factory, to be able to edit PlayStation videos. I can't just go, hey, look at this going on YouTube, go on a computer, edit it that way. It doesn't work that way. On PlayStation, you actually have share factory to be able to edit your videos. And that's if you use the manual recording, not the live recording. Which live recording is the broadcast recording. But back to that saying, these people that think that they can solo gatekeepers, think that they can solo Atheon, it's literally virtually impossible. Anytime you're literally teleported, it wipes you instantly. I used Vortex Grenade on a fucking
I
Minotaur.
haven't done a raid period. The only ones I used to do was DSC.
Well, Deepstone Crypt, yeah. There's a lot of bugs in there too. But here's the thing. Explain to me how would people solo Atheon if you are a solo person and you go in, you get instant teleported, wipe instantly because no one's outside. Because you had to have maximum 3 people. You can 3-man it, but one person has to be outside at all times. One person. So if you're soloing it, you are a liar. You're exploiting the game. Because as soon as you get teleported, it wipes you instantly. And I will explain that and demonstrate it today. I will do it today. And I will show you guys it does not work. Keeper, I soloed Atheon, quotations, is not real doing it. Atheon has not been able to be soloed since D1. And that's exploiting a bug. Exploiting bugs and doing the raids legitly is an extreme huge difference. You're exploiting for your advantage, for you to get views. Every raid video I have done was completely legit. The only time that I completed a fast raid, which is 24 minutes or 25 minutes, I forget what it was because LFG team literally skipped the encounters and I didn't know that was in existence. I didn't know you could skip encounters. And that was the only video of a LFG team exploiting a bug. But with me, I haven't explored a single fucking raid bug. I've been doing every fucking raid legitimately. I've done 5-man, I've done 4-man Atheon. Never solo because it's not possible. It is physically, mentally, excruciating not possible. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care how good you are. You cannot solo Atheon. And I will bet $1,000 fucking dollars for you not to exploit any bugs, rip out your Ethernet cord, or do anything that jeopardizes you doing legitly. I'll give you fucking $1,000 and I guarantee you won't be able to do a single fucking thing. Because as soon as you get teleported, you'll wipe. So, it's not possible. And I'll explain that today. Today, I would get a checkpoint. Hey, I would say, hey, can I switch to my character? Switch my character, complete it on my other character, and then hop on my other character. And I'll show you. As soon as you get teleported, it wipes you instantly. And I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't fuck how good you are. It is not possible. And all these videos saying, oh, I sold an Atheon. Oh, I sold a Gatekeeper. No, you're an idiot because you're just exploiting bugs and ripping out your Ethernet cord just for you to get views. Like, it's not doing it legitly. I've done every raid legitly. I never explored a single bug. A single bug. So, for me to be good at raiding, have high damage, have high good damage, not exploiting any bugs or anything to give myself advantage, not using broken weapons, not using anything else. I use Starfire Protocol. It only is effective in Vault of Glass because of the grenade damage buff and a grenade energy buff. In a normal raid, it's about 2-second timer shorter than what you would get your grenades back in Vault of Glass. But when it comes to people fucking wanting to get nerfed, like, it's only effective in Vault of Glass. And I'll straight tell that Bungie to their fucking face. Bungie's an idiot. They are. They're an idiot. Because Starfire Protocol is only effective in Vault of Glass, where it actually matters. Where it gives you the fucking grenade recharge. Where it gives you the grenade buff. Both damage and recharge. It's the only raid in the entire Destiny franchise that gives you the grenade and energy fucking buff. The only raid. And I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what you are. You gotta sit here and tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. Because I've been using it for a very fucking long time. So I know every fucking raid. And I use it every fucking raid. And it is not a normal grenade in a normal raid. Does 40,000 damage per grenade. With a 2-second delay recharge compared to Vault of Glass. Vault of Glass, 115,000 damage plus 130,000 depending if you're using div, like I do.
I was just
Per grenade. So, well, per explosion per grenade. So, if you're doing 115,000 per explosion, that's 130. That's 230,000 per grenade. So if you throw 25 grenades and Vault of Glass, you're looking around about 4.5 or higher. But in a normal raid, it's 40,000 with a 2-second timer delay, with about a 15 to 10 throws during a damage phase.
Need something
So,
new?
if you calculate that, you're only gaining about 900,000 to 1.2 million with just grenades on normal raids. But I'm able to get to 5.7 million damage with Tapion, Triple Tap Fireline, with Jotun and Div before fusions got nerfed. So, I don't give a fuck how good you are. I don't give a fuck what you think you are. You are not able to solo any raid besides Root of Nightmares. You can't even solo fucking Deepstone, even if you wanted to.
This hour certainly smells good.
Because you have to have the suppressor. You had to have scanner if you can't shoot all grenades. So you can't solo the raid. So, yeah. You can't solo the raid. You may be able to solo Ajax, but I guarantee you're not gonna be able to solo fucking goddamn Tanix. Tanix is literally impossible. It's another raid that's impossible to fucking solo. Because you had to have suppressor. You had to have fucking operator. You had to have scanner if you can't shoot all 4 of those grenades. You had to have those things to solo the raid. Just like Roke, you can't solo Roke. You have to have the mechanic wise. You have to have 2 or 1 dunker. You have to have a fucking first splitter. That first splitter is on that middle plate. That middle plate allows you to read those mechanics to know which one to deposit at. Me standing in the middle with that buff allows you to read those symbols. Without me standing on those things with that buff, you cannot even do it. You physically cannot. It either allows you to read or allows you to dunk. Those are the 2 types of mechanics it allows you to do. Sometimes I can read it, but it doesn't always work. Because I say this and this is R1, R2, but it's not R1, R2. Even though it's literally R1, R2. But here's another raid that you can't solo. You would never, ever, ever be able to solo Last Wish. And that includes Queen's Walk. And that includes Riven. You would never, ever be able to solo that raid. And if you do, I know you're exploding. There's multiple raids that you can solo. Multiple videos on YouTube that are fake. And people are pretty much fall for it. They literally fall for it. They fall for people exploiting glitches, bugs to solo Atheon, solo Riven, solo Queen's Walk, solo fucking Battle Disciple, solo Deepstone, when it's physically not possible. The only raid that is possible to solo is Rooted Nightmare. That is the only raid that is physically able to solo. No other raid is possible. Battle Disciple, Ball of Glass, Deep Stone, Last Wish, kingsfall. You can't solo them. You physically can't. And I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You can tell me all you want, because I don't believe you. Pulling your Ethernet cord, exploiting bugs does not count as doing legitly. And that counts as you exploiting bugs for your advantage, for you to solo and raid. And that comes to the conclusion, people who solo raids that are not Rooted Nightmares are complete denial of fake videos to get views. They exploit these cheats, they exploit these fucking glitches just for you guys to look up other videos and subscribe. It is physically not possible to solo any of these raids. Ordering Rooted Nightmare is possible. And that's if you have a god roll fucking rocket launcher that's able to do it. Which I already have. Fear prep, explosive light. If I had the damage casing, they would have made him a true god road. But you want to look for these two. But, like I said, those videos that you guys watch all the time, stating, oh, I soloed this raid, you guys watching pretty much a cheater, that are not doing raids legitly. You physically cannot solo any of the raids. And I dare you to tell me I'm wrong. I fucking dare you. Because pulling your Ethernet cord out, exploding bugs, glitching through walls, does not count as doing legitly. Using broken weapons to wipe the mechanic health bar down, not doing legitly. Exploiting bugs for a weapon, it's not doing raids legitly. You're physically not doing a raid legitly. And I dare you to tell me I'm wrong. I fucking dare you.
Underway.
Because I am tired of saying, having somebody say, oh, you didn't solo this raid, so you're not good at this raid. Like, no, it's not solo possible. Raids aren't solo possible. The only solo possible is Rooted Nightmares.
Check.
That is it. There is no fucking way, a possible way of you soloing a fucking raid. And I dare you to tell that into my face. Because you're a fucking imbecile. And you're nothing but a liar just to get views. I'm one of the YouTubers against the YouTubers. Because of this issue. It needs to stop. You need to stop posting these fake ass videos. It's clickbait. It's cheating.
All done.
You physically can't solo a fucking raid. And I don't give how good you are. I don't give you the god of destiny. You physically cannot. And I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You cannot. So that rests my case. I see you guys in the next
All
videos.
done.
And I hope this reminds you guys not to watch those fakers. Because they don't do the raised agility like we do. I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share this video, get more people in here. And we can build this account together.